One take, one take. This is NBA one take. One take for your head. It's one take for your brain. This NBA one take, ladies and gentlemen. Coming for you from live New York City. I'm Pretty Boy Laker. And you can follow me everywhere on your social media outlets. It's Pretty Boy Laker. Again, trademark. No verified account, but it is trademark. Gotta find the right person to verify that. Does my bookings, manager, agent. To get that done. Gotta get the followers up though. But on that note, it's NBA one take. There's 2 games on last night. TNT games. There were some others. TNT. But first, in the previous video yesterday, I was talking about the Portland Trailblazers, and I did forget to, when I was going on, it didn't slip my mind to talk about the use of Nurkic's injury, because it messed me up, and as I'm doing the vid, I'm talking about, is Nurkic a good second option and going on. And I watched these games at night. It was kind of messed up when I watched it. So when I do the video in the morning, and I'm just not really, I don't go off the top of my head. I do have somewhat of a rundown that I have to, follow when I'm doing this. So it is a one take thing, but I do have a rundown, an idea, of jotting down notes, and most of the stuff that I do is from memory. But I didn't really want to focus on that injury because I didn't even see it because I was eating and I just saw them crowd around him. And I'm not gonna rewind the game to watch that. That's just horrific. But he's out for the season. He broke his leg. And, prayers is up, and I tweeted something out. Try to reach out to guys and, some players on the team. It's never a good time for an injury, but just losing someone like him when he's just playing good, and he's out for the season. Now, Blazers got a huge off season if things don't pan out their way. CJ McCollum should be coming back soon, but what kind of CJ we will have, we don't know. And on that other note, I have to talk about Drew Holiday. He's shutting it down for the rest of the season with the Pelicans. So now the Pelicans is not trying to win anymore. I mean, he has surgery, but they're going to shut him down, and they're just possibly in the sweepstakes too to try to see what kind of pick they'll get. Now, It's a battle between the two MVP candidates, Giannis versus Harden, the Bucks versus the Rockets. Two teams where the Rockets is looking to get to a position where they were last year, and it's to get to that NBA Finals. And the Bucks, with their new head coach, looking for him to take them to that next step, a la Steve Kerr did with Mark Jackson and the Warriors. Now, this game wasn't as pretty, but there was drama to it. You know, Chris Paul did a crossover to DJ Wilson and spin them out. You know, that got the crowd up. The score was tight. Giannis is himself, but he wasn't scoring as much as well as James Harden. He had a double-double, but he wasn't as productive, had 23 and 10. Middleton was pedestrian. I mean, Bledsoe played well. You know, I could say he's probably the MVP of the game. You know, he had a hot streak going on. Chris Paul was somewhat himself. But the Bucks at home gets the huge win over the Rockets. They said if this is a statement game for Giannis to really have voters look at this head-to-head matchup for MVP, his team put it in to try to help his candidacy to get it, but his overall play and what you see at the box score is going to tell you something different. And Harden didn't do things to help himself as well by losing. So it'll be a tight one. Paul George somewhat played himself out of that running, but he'll be there in June when they have the awards as a third one, but he's not. Yeah, he's not. My MVP as of right now is Harden. Yeah. James Harden is my MVP. James Harden right now, if it was up to me, and a lot of players would be going for his third straight MVP to tie Larry Bird for only player to ever do that in the game. Because I felt that he should have got it over to Westbrook. Westbrook just had the triple-double. And James Harden almost had it as well. He was almost, 2 rebounds shy of having that triple-double record, and his team was better, and he beat him in the first round. But we're going to see. See where this leads these teams. Both has aspirations to go to the finals. Both feel that this is their time to go to the finals. But hopefully, this won't be our NBA Finals going on what we saw last night from the two candidates. And everybody knows the other game was, people don't know. Wizards versus Lakers. LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James. A big night, 14 assists. Brad Beal played well. Brad Beal's trying to get, what people are saying, he's trying to get that All-NBA nod to, fight and try to get to that playoffs, but trying to get that All-NBA nod. Because it's going to make him eligible for Supermax when he's a free agent. There's a lot of incentives in the NBA. A lot of people who does not understand. When you play in the NBA, there's a lot of incentives to make certain things. Just like, football. And that's why these guys go so hard. And in the NBA, there's a lot of incentives as well. Players know that and they do certain things. You got to get it, and we saw Devin Booker goes to 59 against Utah, and they just started intentionally fouling, so he wouldn't get 60 or 70 points. Like, you just got to, you as a team, you got to see things like that. But you as a player, points and certain things, categories and awards can get you a lot. And these all NBA and all defensive teams, when that stuff is specified in your contract, that ups your threshold on what a team can pay you. So when you become a free agent, your asking prices could be higher than the quote-unquote market value for your talents compared to your peers. This thing is very, very crucial. But the Lakers, they get the big win. Some good play for JaVale McGee. And it always raises the questions, will the Lakers possibly make a deal for Brad Beal? Like possibly a Brandon Ingram. We don't know. I don't really know what they'll do. But the thing I think the Wizards have to focus on is this John Wall. Because if he doesn't come back in almost 2 years, they're in big trouble. This is a big thing that they know that people talk about. This is a real big time thing. Because you're in the crossroads where, what are you going to do? Are you tanking or are you going to blow it up? What is the goal for the Wizards? And if you're going to start with young guys and then have John Wall there, you have to put yourself to get assets to try to rebuild this roster and then get Wall possibly moved to possibly a hungry, star-laden team that has aspirations for a championship that's just missing a key component to win that title. So this is interesting. but we're gonna see. All right. This is NBA one take. One take for your head, one take for your brain. It's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.